It's a go.
It's a go, baby.
It's a go.
It's a go.
It's a go.
It's a go, baby. What up? What's up, everybody? I'm back. It's your host, Keegan Kuha, back here with episode 27 of the Underground 4 podcast. What's up, everybody? What is up? What is up?
Got a good number.
You got a good number, baby. Episode 27. Now, let's get into 27 in a minute. I just want to introduce my boy. What up, everybody? I know I already said that like 3 times, but I'm really bad with intros. But anyway, we're here with a new guest today. Can anybody guess who he is? Best looking kid I know. Dude, I can smell this kid from, we've got like probably 2 feet? Dude, I can smell this kid from a mile away, dude.
Oh, yeah?
He smells like, imagine walking into Hollister and then just
dude, that's not a compliment.
Yes,
dude.
it is, dude. That place
is not a
always smells
compliment.
good. That place always smells good. What smells good?
Hollister?
What smells good?
Well, you know what? If you're saying I smell good, thank you.
Imagine walking. All right, here. I'm not saying he smells like barbecue, but imagine walking in like Bad Brad's, dude. You just get that whiff of like pork and ribs and barbecue
man,
sauce.
if the way
that's what it tastes. That's what it just smells. It smells like that goodness. Does that make any sense?
If the way I smell is making you feel this good, yeah, I'll take the compliment.
Yes, sir. Is that like some cologne?
Yeah.
What kind is it? Like Dior?
You can't spill the secrets, man.
That
spill the secrets.
They do kind of be facts, though.
Right.
That do be facts. You wanna know why?
Spill the secrets.
Because then like when all these chicks are like smell so good, if they come back and watch this, they're gonna be like they're just gonna tell all their boyfriends and all the other dudes be like, oh my gosh, get the same cologne as Tanner. He smells so good.
Oh, I'm sure that's what's gonna happen after this.
That is what's gonna happen. Wanna know why?
Why?
Because you're a dog.
Oh, I'm a dog?
Yeah,
What
no,
kind?
a dog. My boy Tanner Williams. Let's hear it for Tanner Williams for showing up and showing out today, joining me today.
Thanks, Keegan.
Woo!
You always have my back, man.
Yeah, I always had your back. You never had mine.
Oh, yeah.
But
So,
little backstory. Little baby. You're
dude,
about to see me and Tanner.
Don't start with that.
All right, don't start with all right.
No. You can start with that topic, but we're gonna get into this because
Yeah, we are. Because we gotta settle our differences, kid.
But that's where we differ. I don't think we ever had differences,
I think we do.
dude. I'm gonna tell you the truth right now, dude. I never once disliked you.
Really?
I gave you so much shit at work, and that's facts. That is facts. So yeah, when we worked together, dude, I gave you so much shit. But everybody gave you shit, and I always had. Listen, you know that the second the other guys, like our friends, got put up front or whatever, and we were still rocking the back, dog. I was holding it down with all you.
Yeah,
You
because
guys were
I
my
was the
boys.
idiot. I was the idiot.
No, you weren't the idiot, dude.
Yeah, I was pretty stupid
You were
back in the
fun.
day.
No, you were funny, dude. It was funny, and I gave you shit out of love. I never disliked you once, and we're gonna clear that air right now. If
Okay.
you want to disagree, follow through with you.
I ain't gonna disagree because I don't know it like that, but I am gonna say that. Let's see, 10th grade. It was 10th grade. It was a Sunday. You and Cade came over. You guys were in my driveway.
Oh, yeah.
You guys were in my driveway.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, you guys want to go in the basement? You guys want to go in the basement and
Right.
chill? And then you and Cade were like, nah, you're probably gonna kill us. So I was like, what? I was like, I give off that bad vibes,
but
dude.
listen. You were always that was like your shtick. Was like joking that you were crazy. That was like your thing back then. So when you would go into the computer and find my address and my phone number and act weird about it, I knew you were kidding. You were definitely kidding. So we joked with you back, and I think that's
Yeah,
That's
that
what
is,
it
dude.
is.
I appreciate you being my dude, but like I was a weird kid back. I still am, but like that was
dude.
weird.
No, weird's good. Listen,
like
I'm weird though. You know.
yeah, I feel like everybody's weird in their own way though.
I have a feeling like obviously you have your separate friends that I don't know that
Yeah.
were in your class or whatever, and I have my separate friends that maybe some of them you know most of them, but some
Yeah.
of them you don't know.
Yeah.
I think that if I had to tell the truth, I'm probably the Keegan out of my group. I'm definitely to them the strangest one out of their group.
Really?
That's yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not.
Serious.
I don't. I ain't gonna like agree or disagree, but like, yeah, I'm definitely the weird. Like, I wouldn't say the weird one, but like, I'm like the different one. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, but that's a good. I would say that that's a good thing though.
I feel like because like I wouldn't like I call myself weird a lot, but like I feel like there's like there's a good weird and a bad weird, and I feel like I don't cross into the bad weird.
Well,
side.
there's. I don't know. I feel like the word weird is used
yeah
differently.
It is used really
Like, you could be-
It's used loosely.
You could be off
Yeah.
And like strange, like really strange.
Yeah, like there are some people
like Jeffrey Dahmer in high school type of stuff. Like he was strange and everyone knew it. But then there's weird, which is I think is fine. I think quirky, weird.
Yeah.
I think that's a fun thing sometimes.
Yeah, because it's like the same. Like I mean, I know we used to do that, but like it was all like
No.
it was like no wait hang on wait hang on. I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer.
No, you were definitely Jeffrey Dahmer.
Shut up.
You were definitely.
What
Jeffrey
I meant to say was like I'm like one of those like how can I put this? Like I like to be funny, and like me being funny involves me ripping on myself and doing things that other people think is weird,
you have your thing. Like
Yeah.
that's people like I know we were just talking the other night. I love comedy comedians.
Yes, sir. That's
all
my
that
boy.
stuff.
The other
all
night,
right?
as if it wasn't like 12 hours ago.
Right, it was 12 hours. That was a messed up, dude. We had a crazy night, but I love comedians, dude, and some of them just have their thing. They're just weird and. It's fun. It works. They make it work for them. And I think you make it work for you, you know?
Yeah, because, like, I mean, like, I'd much rather be, the person who everybody's going to be in, like, 10 years. They think, 10 years and they see me on Joe Rogan. They're like, hey, that was the weird kid. Or, like, not weird kid, but, like, hey, that was that kid who was, like, always cracking jokes.
Yeah.
And then...
That was that kid that we never thought would be on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, but then I'm on Joe Rogan chilling, playing with his swords he's got.
Right.
Just wait on it, man. Tug 4 crossover JRE, dude. Just wait on it. Wait
dude,
on
they
it.
got some. Dude, he has some crazy people on.
Dude, those people are whack, dude. Like insane.
Do you know Neil deGrasse Tyson? Do you know who that is? He did a lot of like the space shows.
Is he the one where during the episode of Joe Rogan was wearing like a space suit?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure it was.
Pull that up. Neil deGrasse.
I'm pretty sure it is. Oh no, it wasn't.
No, yeah, dude. That guy, man. If you listen to him talk for 10 minutes, it just blow your mind.
Is he smart?
He's like he did all those. I don't know what shows it was. It's just like all the history of like Earth. If you ever get into that, like if you're ever watching stuff like that at night, and he just knows a lot, and it's crazy. There was one time he was talking about. I think I was just talking to Luke about this, but it was shout out Luke, dude. Oh my god, dude! We'll get onto that later.
Yeah, no, I don't even think we should.
Yeah, probably not. But he was talking about like how we don't know how to like understand like what luck means, because we all think like something good happens to you in life. Oh, I'm blessed, I'm lucky. Mm-hmm. Not saying you're not to anybody who's thinking that. Yeah. But like he was talking about how like how it's really just down to like probability. And like, like percentages of like, a building explodes and sends a bunch of stuff flying. Like there's a percentage based on where you are that you're going to get hit with something. And like, if you don't, people think like, oh, it's like a miracle, whatever. But he was talking about like how we just have like this vast misunderstanding of like chance and percentages and stuff. And it was really crazy. And I know it's kind of a boring topic.
No, it's just
but
like,
it was really cool.
It's like I'm kind of thinking about like how I can like connect what you're saying. But like, it does make like I do get what he's saying it, but you do get what like he's saying though. Like if like a year here building crashes, it's not luck that you're not there. Like you're just not there.
Right.
Like it just wasn't meant to happen. You're not lucky.
There's a percentage of it, like a chance that you just weren't gonna be there. You know what I mean? It's a weird thing, and that's like that's why we sound confused now. I'm confused even just because it's like
it doesn't make. It's one of those things that like it unravels your mind.
Like he was just saying like humans have like no understanding for just probability and percentage. It's like I said, it sounds like a boring topic like off the top,
interesting,
but it's super crazy.
It's interesting because like it's because like nobody really knows like I shouldn't, because like the only person I think who can solve this question are Elon Musk and Joe Rogan. But like, dude, what is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of life?
Dude, I don't. I feel like a better question
is what isn't the meaning of life. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, that's not a bad question. I think it's like sometimes I don't know. Like, obviously no one knows really, but I don't know if there is. I think because I guess that goes so deep.
It does.
Because you could say like, okay, maybe a really religious person, their meaning of life would be to carry out the word of their superior, whatever they see, and some people say, oh, the meaning of life is, just have a blast, have as much fun as you can, and you know, I guess stay healthy. Like, I don't know. You know, that's a deep question.
It definitely differs,
That's
but
a
like
deep
I mean,
question.
like, cause like I feel like when people say that, like, I think that they expect like I don't think that there ever will be a true answer, if that makes sense. So like,
Dude.
there's all these psychologists. Elon Musk's a genius. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah,
Joe Rogan, he's
There's
one
no
of the
doubt.
he's a genius, but like
there's no doubt.
it's one of those questions that you can't you can't unravel. Like, have you ever seen that one movie with Samuel L. Jackson where like they uncovered like 100% of somebody's brain? I forget what it's called.
Wait, that's not with the girl, is it? Right?
I'm pretty sure.
Where she's like got this
Movie.
abilities to do everything.
Movie uncovers 100%. Bro, I look, you might watch this tonight.
Yeah, Lucy. That's what I was
Lucy.
tking of.
Oh yeah,
Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. Is that Scarlett Johansson? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that is. That's a cool movie, dude. Oh yeah, she's gorgeous, man.
Reminds me
She's
of you.
gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that this gorgeous woman reminds you of me. Yeah, no, man. Life though. I don't. You know, I think my own opinion. I guess It's such a weird. Like it makes me speechless because
Yeah,
I don't want to
know how to
say.
answer because like, but all your answers like don't make sense. Like no matter what, you'll say an answer, and as soon as you say it, you'll think of something that contradicts it.
Right.
Like,
It'll never just connect. Like you'll never be able to make a final decision. I think that would be my best answer for what the meaning of life is it's selective to everybody.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Whatever gets you out of bed and
It makes you happy.
Right, makes you not feel lazy, really gets you moving. I think that's the meaning, is to just do what gets you out of bed every morning.
Dude, my brain hurts.
Yeah. My nose just starts bleeding.
God. What was I just gonna say? Oh, dude, it was such a good topic to like continue on with it. Dang it, this is a bad moment. Dang it.
Well, what you were talking about
Yeah.
before we started?
No, like it was something that I could connect to it. I'll think again. I'm just thinking about Scarlett Johansson right now. She's just unraveling in my mind.
Dude, she's pretty girl, man. You know who my I feel like I got weird celebrity crushes, man.
Dude, me too. I guess
know,
a lot
like,
of underrated people.
Like Mila Kunis. You know who that is? Do you know Aubrey Plaza?
Aubrey Plaza.
I said Mila Kunis first because I figured you wouldn't know Aubrey Plaza.
Oh yeah. Oh, is she in
You know who that is?
Is she in that one movie about the wedding crashers?
I haven't seen Wedding Crashers.
No. It's not Wedding Crashers, but like it's a movie like that has to do with it.
I don't know. That sounds like something she'd do. She's really like strange, like funny,
Yeah,
kind of how we just talked.
Yeah.
But like,
She is.
She is in this movie.
Yeah. You
What is
ever
it
seen this
called?
movie?
No.
Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. It's with
No.
what's his name? The dude in High School Musical.
Oh, the main guy, Zac Efron.
Yeah, Zac Efron. The really funny dude from Workaholics, Adam Devine.
I never watched that one. I think I know who that is.
Her and Anna Kendrick. I mean, it's stupid, but it's one of those movies.
Dude,
it's one of
those are
movies
like, those are my tops though. Like
What, like
Mila
the-
Kunis
yeah.
and Aubrey Plaza. I don't know why.
That's not. I mean, I agree.
That's me, man.
Mine. Have you ever heard of The Boys on Amazon Prime? It's
The Boys.
It's a show about superhero. It's about superheroes. It's called The Boys.
No, dude.
So it's
See, I feel like I'm so like out of the know nowadays with everything because I don't
felt
have.
that.
I don't watch like Netflix or like, all these new like TV like show providers. Like I never wanted to pay the monthly for it, so I just didn't, and that's why I'm so out of the know with this stuff.
Erin Moriarty, dude.
She's gorgeous.
She's only like 26, dude. I think.
Close enough.
She's so hot.
Close enough.
Erin Moriarty. Yeah.
Go DM her, Keith.
Oh yeah. Hey, Erin Moriarty, you want to come on my podcast? I'll
She
fly
will.
you out here.
She will.
I'll fly you out here. And then I mean, I know you got done saying that you're not really in the now with TV shows, but did you ever watch Outer Banks? Did you hear about it?
I definitely know of Outer Banks.
Oh yeah,
I
you
don't.
know about
Yeah,
Sarah
I
Cameron
don't
then?
watch that. Who is it?
She's the main chick.
That's interesting.
It's a good show, dude. And like, I mean, the show's
That-
alright. The show's alright.
I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's good enough to make me watch it. But
the show's alright, man. But I mean,
what's it about?
It's something stupid. It's about pirates.
Outer Banks, dude. There's probably gonna be a bunch of people like
It's about treasure.
this guy doesn't know anything.
It's about treasure.
Treasure.
Yeah, like they like find this kid's dad goes missing. And he like, has to like find like the buried.
Is it like old? Like is it well not
No,
old, but is it based in an older time or is it like a?
It's based perfectly now. It's a decent like it's a good show. Like there's a lot of loopholes in it because like they just didn't do a good job producing it.
Okay.
But like if we're talking overall, the show's not very good. But if we're talking about
Dude,
just like
I love
cheese in it,
see like the show like shows. I'm a little bit off. Like I don't have a lot of knowledge.
yeah, me neither.
But I love films, like
too.
movies. Like
100%.
I love films. I've seen so many movies. It's crazy because my old man, you know, he loved like all these older movies. So growing up, he would show me these movies, you know, like from when he was a kid, or you know, just shit before I was born, whatever, you know, anything, just all older movies, newer movies, and that's like what we would do. Like I never played like sports. I don't think I'm not athletic. Like I'm not good at most sports.
You get athletic,
but like I never did that. Like I was doing like weird stuff. Like I was just every day watching like films, movies, getting into it, or like you know, I mean now that I got, you know, license, I'm
more
dude,
car guy now.
I'm gonna be 20 in March.
That's insane, dude.
I'm gonna be 20 in March, and that to some
I'm only
people,
18, dude, and
right.
it still feels whack.
That to some people sounds like obviously nothing, and I will agree it really is nothing. But
yeah,
to
it
me,
doesn't do anything.
To me, just to see that like 20.
Like, jeez, dude, I'm about to die.
Well, it feels like that. It definitely feels like that. But you know, I mean that's prime time though. You know, that's like it's prime of your life.
That's prime Tanner dog, man.
Like 20 to like 23. I want to say is like just
probably
some of the best years I think I'm gonna have.
I'd say like late 19, like 23, 24 is like where you like.
Yeah, no, because I'm definitely having
like
fun now.
Life. Oh yeah, dude.
I'm definitely having fun now, but like, I think it's just gonna, you know, things will open up a lot more. You know, once I am in my career doing what I'm doing, get my own place. You know, I mean, it's crazy to think about because you know, we are young. And it just doesn't seem like I always ask like our buddies this, like, did you ever think, you know what I mean, you were gonna be like 18, for example? Like, I mean, like when you were like, but well, right, like, yeah, but like I never like imagined what it would be, you know, like if that makes sense. It sounds like a silly question, but when you're so young, like when you're like, you know, 8, and you're just thinking like, you know, you see someone who's like 18, you think they're old. Oh, dude, like, you think they're old. Vividly. I remember that vividly, dude. And now I'm 19, you know, I'll be 20 in March, like I said, and I still feel young. Yeah, me too. But like, I just never imagined I would even be that close to like, you know, moving out or you know, going to college. And then having a nice car. Right. Like I don't, you know, you never think like when you're that young, like you'll be there. And it's crazy because we're not that far off from having been that young. Yeah. And we're not that far off from being older. So people. Yeah. So it's like dude, it's cool, man. It's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. Because, like, I remember vividly, like, my mom's, like, friends, you know, my mom's, I don't know how old my mom is, but, you know, my mom's however old, you know, she's got friends, you know, and they're, like, I was, like, 8, and their kids were, like, 14. I'd look up to them, like, I mean, even, right. Like, even if they're not 8, they still, like, I would look up to those kids and be like, geez, dude, like, what? Yeah, like you're old. Like, dude, these kids are old. These people probably, like, do taxes. Like, right. And like I turned 14. I don't know anything. When did you do your viewers know where you work? Do you want that? It's pizza. Okay, so I don't know. You know, some people like to keep their business private. Nah, just pizza, baby. Some Team Garfield. When did you start working there? August 14th, 2017. Worked there until Halloween of 2017. Wait, you were how old then? That would have put you at 15. 15. Because when I worked there, me and Bono, I got that job shortly after him. Like, after he got it, I went, like, maybe like 2 months later. I think I was, like, I don't even think I was 15 yet. Really? And I got that job, dude. And then it was crazy to think because like, you came there. I had been there for so long. I can't believe you're still there. I love it there. I mean, you know, no offense. I'm sure that some of the people there watch it. But, like, it's a long time. I had a lot of fun, dude, working there. I definitely had a lot of fun. You know, me and my, you know, bosses had our differences, and, you know, so that's what just brought me to the conclusion to where I needed to leave, and I found something better. But definitely don't regret it by any means, dude. That was a fun job. It is, and like
Because I mean, obviously, like it's not like I'm not gonna do this for. I'm not gonna do that for a career. But like it's a high school. For me, it's a high school job, and
dude, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's 90 seconds from my house. I get to do it with my best friends in the world, and like it's not hard. I mean, like there are some days it's hard.
Oh yeah.
But like
I heard about this lately too. You guys have been getting screwed,
bad, dude. Like
you've been getting like
bad
tons of orders and on a normal day.
Like, dude, I think some random Friday, like 2 months ago, we made 13 grand. We made 11 on Super Bowl.
Are you kidding me, dude?
I was like, it didn't even make any sense.
What did you make on what did they make last Halloween?
I don't know, probably like 11ish. Probably like 11ish, something like that.
God, dude, and then 13 on just when?
Just like a random Friday.
Oh my God. See, I don't understand.
Like I mean like it makes sense, but like, I don't understand how like pizza can be that important. Like just go to Little Caesars, bro. I mean like sure it's good, but like it does like cuz like I'm going to school for business. I want to own my own business.
Okay.
But, like I can never imagine having even if it is like 400 people, like 400 people a day just like being obsessed with my business and like going nuts over not getting it soon enough,
But you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, well, once you start that business,
oh yeah,
you'll be wanting 800 a day.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but still, like it's insane.
It's such a busy location, and I mean, I worked there, on off like it was like 2, maybe 3 years maximum.
Yeah.
And it was always like that. Like ever since I even started working, like when me and Nick had first got that job there, and it was always so busy. Like that location makes so much money.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's crazy.
It's like, dude, like, I mean, like, it makes, like, I mean, I'm not going to say I don't understand, because I do understand, but, like, just, like, it should just be a franchisor of, I don't know how the management works there, I don't ask, but, like, dude, just just look at the numbers, like, dude, my company just made 40 grand this week. Like, dude, it's so insane.
Dude, I can't see, and
that's so insane.
I think it just sounds so crazy because where we're at currently, like, that doesn't sound like achievable. Like that just seems like it's so far out of reach that that amount of money in that amount of time, it just doesn't even seem possible. But it is, and that's the crazy thing. And I wish I was a person who would have gotten into business. I genuinely do. I'm just not. Like I don't want to write nothing on a paper.
Really?
Like once I'm in my career, I don't want to be doing nothing on paper. Like that's why I can't do business. I really like people, but buying and selling, I don't know if that's my forte.
Yeah, you're a big car guy, right?
Yeah, huge car guy. And when I actually worked I had a lot of jobs, man. I had a lot of jobs. Not because I couldn't hold them. There was nothing wrong. I never got fired from a job. Just moving around, for more money and things like that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And I worked at a dealership for a while.
Really?
Yeah, I worked at that Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram down there in Hall.
Is that the one next to CJ's?
Yeah. And I worked there for a while. I started as a porter, just moving cars, and then they, moved me they wanted me to do service writing, and then they were talking possibly about having me, one day out on the floor doing like sales. And I'm gonna tell you what, I saw how those guys work. I'm not gonna say that that's not I don't want to say it's a dirty profession. I think it's a good profession, but they were dogs, man.
Yeah, isn't sales at a dealer like people go up to and like they just watch you shop, like watch you look around? Oh yeah,
like they'll.
I could never do that.
Basically, like I think it's more so people are just going in, and if they don't know what they're looking for, they're gonna be hooked up with somebody who can kind of point them around, whatever. If they do know what they're looking for, they're probably gonna go check out the car, and then the sales guys are gonna be out on the floor trying to grab you, trying to sell, the car. But man, they're dogs. Like, and that's the thing. I'm not gonna say his name. It's not illegal. I don't think he's doing anything illegal. But he's like the top salesman in like the state or something like that.
At the Parkway right there?
Yeah. And he sells so many cars, man. Like this guy makes so much money. But it's not that he's good at like getting people deals.
He's just annoying, so you're like, all right, fine, whatever.
It's not even that. He's a cool guy, and you think he's like your friend, which is a good thing. I mean, you want to make people feel comfortable like anytime in business, but like it's not that he's good at getting people deals or like, working with them. He's just really good at making people believe that a shitty deal is a good deal.
Really?
It's like he's the best.
It's good. It's good at that. Like for that job, it's good.
Oh yeah.
At that point, you can be a salesperson, a dealer, AT&T, Verizon.
Oh, yeah.
You can do anything at that point.
Oh yeah.
Sales.
I just couldn't like. In my opinion, I think some of the deals that they were making with some of the customers were totally whack, and they were just way too high. People are buying things they don't need. That's why I personally couldn't be a salesman.
Yeah, because you feel bad lying.
Right.
It's not lying, but it's bending the truth.
For sure. That's a good way to put it. And, like, I don't want to screw people out of their money. Like, exactly. I can't do that.
It's hard. It's hard work money.
Right. Like, people.
I couldn't do it.
People are working hard, dude. And then to buy a car, like, that's, like, one of the biggest purchases they're going to make in life. And then these guys are just, like, raking them over the coals, man. And I'm not saying,
I like that.
I'm not saying, like, Parkway isn't a good dealership. They're a great dealership, great cars. I mean, if you're into any of those cars, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, not the best cars, but, they're all right. I don't know. I feel like...
don't you drive a Chrysler?
No, I drive a Chevy.
Oh, yeah. Duh. What am I thinking? So stupid.
No, I mean, it kind of sounds...
Yeah,
Chevrolet, Chrysler, there's, CH.
Chevy Mero, baby.
But yeah, dude, like, I don't know. When you're a car guy, you kind of look, and it's like, you can always find something wrong, like, with a car. Like, you'll never be like, oh, this is the most perfect car.
Yeah, there's always something.
This is the best car that was ever made.
It's the same thing in life, dude. There's always, like, even when you're on the top of the top of the top, you're always on the low somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I mean, can't get around it.
Yeah. There's always, with one good thing comes a ton of bad things. You just don't think about it.
Yeah. That's why you got to enjoy it, though. Like, I'm trying to... we're not gonna be young like this forever, dude.
Oh yeah, like dude, I'm guessing because I'm 18. In 10 years, I don't know, but like 10 years, like 28. I feel like that's when that's like the beginning of your rise to peakness, if that makes sense. Like 25,
25, like 28ish.
Yeah, like right between 25 and 28 is like your peak. Like those decisions you make are gonna impact, because like if you decide to go with a firm,
I'd agree with you on that.
like you did. I know you get out of college at like 22 if you go to college.
Yeah,
but like,
depending on what you're doing.
But like even after you get out of college, you still got time to wait and then see what the market is, see what you're doing. You're not getting good internships. You're just getting paid bottom of the money. Then at like 28, you're getting your name out there, and you're just like, I feel like 28's like right there, boom, and like you just got to make the right choice. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, and then you're about to be 30.
Yeah,
that's like I worked with a guy because when I worked on the road. So like
construction?
No, that because you didn't. When I left, like Jets for Good, I had a different job, but then I moved on to like where I guess technically am. They're still closed down partially for the whole COVID thing, so I don't really know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I worked. It was basically a graphic design company. So
really,
yeah. So it was called Federal Heath Sign Company, and then what we did is we had like a manual labor shop. Where we did like you worked in there, and then there's just a ton of like CNC machines, and like you're making we were making and finishing like displays, signs, like I guess you could say artwork, but not really, for like big name like businesses like like Walmart and stuff like so like
and that's right around here.
It's in Rochester.
Rich boy land.
Yeah, but so it's just down some industrial drive, and like what I did was, I worked in the shop whenever I was home, but I worked on the road, so they had me like all over the country, like.
Yeah. Duh. I knew you were doing that. That's when you went to New Mexico, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right.
So how many places did you go because of that job?
Oh man, I'll tell you what, it was really hard, but I cannot stress enough how much I did. Like I do thank them for even though I was working, I got to see so many things. Like I went to, I don't know how many states.
Mexico?
Obviously, I think all the states I went to were like Ohio, Louisiana. I had to go, we had a job where it was like 19 stores all across Texas. So I went all over Texas.
That's so sick, dude.
New Mexico, Nevada, California. Went to, we were in New York all the time.
Dude.
Like, dude, all these like big.
That's insane.
Oh yeah, dude. I've seen a lot of the biggest cities out there, and
that's insane.
Oh yeah, Seattle was dope. So I went to see.
I've only been to Seattle's airport. I want to go to Seattle so bad.
Dude, it was just such a good time. Like,
that sounds insanely fun, dude.
I'm not a big. I don't know. I don't want to. I'm like a city guy for like a trip, but like I'm not like a stay in the city guy. Like I couldn't do that.
Oh yeah,
Like all those people.
like staying in like downtown New York or something. Like
Yeah, no,
Times
like
Square. Yeah,
not a
I couldn't do
chance,
that
dude.
either. I
Not a
couldn't do that.
chance. There's just too many people.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's too much.
I couldn't do that either. No way.
Plus, I don't know, dude. I mean, if you're a car guy, like a place like that doesn't work.
Oh yeah, because like I mean, I feel like most people who have cars in New York.
Oh, dude, they're paying so much.
Yeah, like dude, like even if you live in like in downtown Times Square, New York, like if you live there, you're probably rich.
Well, dude,
like,
it's not even like worth it because
it
you
doesn't
can't.
make any sense. You have to walk everywhere.
Traffic is bumper to bumper all the time, every single day.
It doesn't make any sense for anybody to have a car.
And I had to drive a 16-foot box truck.
That's awesome.
through New York. It was fun, but it was bad, dude. Like trying to get that done. But I mean the cities were cool, like for a trip. Like Dallas was cool.
Did you go to Houston?
Yeah, I did go to Houston. Actually, crazy story. And this is like months and months and months ago now. Dude, I almost died in Houston, and I'm like not kidding. Like that's not like just I almost died.
You're a kid.
I was sick, dude.
Oh, okay. Oh,
did you hear this story?
No, but yeah, the coronavirus for it was.
That's okay. Sometimes I think that, and this is probably like 6-7 months ago now. But like sometimes I probably think that.
Yep, I'll explain my side after.
Dude, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I'll never forget this story.
No.
All right.
You go ahead first.
So yeah, no, I was down there and I was working, and we drove from the shop, warehouse, whatever, in Rochester all the way to Dallas. So
it's like what, 24 hours?
It was 21, but we had to go to every part. We had it was like Shreveport, Louisiana, and then we went to like Dallas, Corpus Christi, Houston. I can't even remember all the names, but there's just so many. Texas is huge. It's huge.
Dude, you can make a life out of like visiting every state, every city in Texas.
Oh yeah. I was gone for almost a month, just short of a month.
Yeah.
So it took forever, but we drove from Rochester, here in Michigan, and then we headed out down there. It took 2 hours, I think, and we had to stop, here and there, but we drove almost all the way through. It was pretty crazy, and that was like a 20-foot box truck. Like that was basically we drove like a semi all the way from Rochester to Houston or Dallas, and then eventually we make our way through whatever. We're working, doing jobs, everything's fine. I'm having a good time, and then I started to just feel a little sick, which with me. I feel like I get sick every time I travel, so it's normal for me.
You just don't think twice about it.
Right, it's kind of just a normal thing. Like every time I travel, it happens. It's usually like a little something, like a sniffly nose, whatever.
Who cares?
Yeah, I'm just tripping over myself with words, but it was I had like a sore throat, and I was like, that kind of sucks, whatever, sore throat, deal with it. And I had, I got like fevers, and then it just became to the point where it was like affecting work, and like I was really, really getting like bad, and I was taking medicine, stuff like that, just your normal things. And then one night after a job, we were right about to finish, and it was I think 3 a.m. I couldn't even walk. It just like hit me like a truck. Like I couldn't walk, I couldn't breathe. I was just losing vision. I don't know what was happening. Fever,
really?
Like crazy fever. I'm just sweating, like my clothes are soaked in water. It was just dude, it was the worst experience ever. And then we went to our hotel, which was a really nice hotel at the time. But when we had the box truck parked there, because we had to schedule everything with work, the porter guys that like move your cars, they like refused to move the truck when we brought it back. So whenever we brought it back, they didn't want to have anything to deal with it, probably just because they were being lazy, and I don't blame them. It was a huge, annoying truck to try and get around that whole area. So I had to walk, and I walked, I think, maybe it just wasn't far. It was like a mile, maybe a mile and a half, to the hospital because
really?
I had not it was bad. I couldn't see nothing. I'm walking in these weird parts of Texas. I'm under this like
these
underpass.
weird parts of Texas.
Well, there's like sidewalks, but then they were going under like an underpass. There's a lot of like freeways.
Oh,
highways.
Okay.
And so,
yeah, that is a weird part.
Well, dude, it was like a bum town.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so I'm walking through, and there's just people coming up to me asking all kinds of questions. And, I'm trying to make myself just like look like I'm not in the mood, so that they aren't like talking to me, whatever. But But, people were asking me for money. I just had to, tell people to go away, whatever. Like I always try and give to homeless people, so I felt bad. I actually did not have any cash on me at the time. Like, otherwise, I might have. But, dude, I walked to the hospital,
Transfer coronavirus to the money.
And I was so sick when I got to the door that I, like, fell into the door of the hospital. Like, I cannot see. I can't breathe. I can't talk, nothing. And then, some guy comes around, he picks me up, and then I'm talking to the lady at the front desk, and, I'm sitting here just I need to see somebody, and then I'm like, they're having me fill out all this kind of, like, information. I'm just like, I need to go, like, now. And then the doctor ends up bringing me back. I go into the room, lay me on the bed, a whole 9 yards, put this little thing to try and check my pulse, my finger. And then when he took my temperature, dude, I was like, I don't want to say the wrong number and sound stupid because I don't remember. Like, what's like a high fever? Because I think he said like 103.
Yeah, that's bad, dude.
Right.
That's not good.
Right. So I was like 103, which I ended up looking it up. Like, you can die at like 104.
Yeah, that's not good.
Like, one more degree and I could be like at risk for dying. So,
yeah.
I couldn't breathe. They tried to pump me full of these medicines. Now, I have extreme fear of needles.
Really?
Like, extreme fear. I'm not like, dude, I've done crazy stuff in my life.
You're never getting tattooed then, eh?
See, and that's what's funny. I would get a tattoo.
Oh, what the heck? It doesn't make any sense.
It's just about like a long like needle, like, going in. And then
it is uncomfortable.
It's just, I don't know what, like, it's a rational fear. It's nothing. But like, they said, they're like, we could give you like a steroid shot right now and get you back to like stable position. And I wouldn't let them.
Really?
Because I was just like, dude, I'm already in so much. Like, I'm not going to deal with the stress of me getting nervous, for, a needle, Then he's like checking me out. Looks down my throat. My throat obviously looks like a fucking war zone. And then he's just like, oh yeah, I think it's strep. Like, I think it's strep throat. And I just figured maybe, like, whatever. Yeah, probably it is strep throat. But I never got tested for anything. He never tested me for strep throat. He never did anything. They gave me a Motrin, a Tylenol, and an antibiotic, and then a prescription for the antibiotic, and that cost me $2,700 out of pocket.
Dude, come on, kid.
Are
you serious?
For 3 pills. And
did you not have any insurance on you?
I did, but for some reason they're telling me that because of the hospital I went to in Texas, that they can cover like almost everything, but then there's like the lady on the phone told me, she's like, it's a convenience charge for being able to go to the hospital at 3 a.m.
Yeah, because I remember I was at a baseball tournament in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It was like it was my brother's tournament, but like my entire family was down there. Me, my 2 little brothers, my little sister, stepdad, mom, and my little brother, he was like 5 at the time, and his friend were like off just like playing. They're like 5, 7. They're just playing, maintaining themselves. And my brother's friend was just like he was swinging a baseball bat just as a joke, and my brother didn't. He was 5.
Right.
He didn't look. Got hit in the head with the bat. Had to get stitches.
Dude, that
and
sucks.
Then there was like the closest hospital was like 10 minutes. So we're free. He's got blood all over his face. He's 5. He's screaming, crying.
Right.
We're freaking out. I'm freaking out. And I was freaking out. And
what was it? It was like here, like in this.
It was like right here, I think.
Oh, just split them real quick.
Yeah, split them real quick. Right. And we went to this one hospital that was like 10 minutes away, like 5 minutes away from our hotel. And we walk in there, and they're like, okay, blah, 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 normal hospital things. And then they asked for insurance. My mom gave them the insurance, and they're like, this insurance doesn't work.
Dude, right.
And, like, it's stupid how, like, you like, different insurances don't accept in different states or different countries.
Like, dude, what am I paying? What am I paying for if I'm paying so that I don't have to pay tens of thousands of dollars or even thousands of dollars when I got to go to the hospital? Because, we get hurt in life.
Yeah,
if there wasn't hospitals, a lot more people would probably just die. So it's like, because people are going to get hurt. It happens in life. We're doing things, working, whatever, having fun all the time. So it's like, you're going to get hurt. And then you go to these hospitals, and then it's like, oh, yeah, we don't accept your insurance, or, your insurance doesn't work because you're out of state. It's like, dude, what am I paying for?
Yeah, it's stupid. Like, my mom was talking, because she had car insurance, and, like, they didn't cover something. She was talking about it. She's like, I feel like I'm paying the insurance company to not do anything for me,
Right.
Like, it comes to a point that, like, is it even worth it to pay for the insurance? Like, are they even going to help you?
Well, and this is like the game, right? Because it's a game. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I feel like, sorry to cut you off.
You're good.
I feel like all things, like, even with this coronavirus thing, I feel like everything. I mean, maybe it's just conspiracy theorist in me, because like I am kind of a big conspiracy
Oh,
theorist.
dude, I am too. Don't worry about
Like
it.
it's bad sometimes. But like I think that everything that goes on, whether it's police, fire, insurance, hospitals, or whatever, I feel like it's always backed up somehow by the government, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I
I feel
mean,
like it's always a plea for more money. There's always, and like the government has like an algorithm how they're gonna do
well,
something.
dude, look at Jimmy Hoffa.
Does that make sense?
Look at Jimmy Hoffa. This is actually a good example for what you're saying. You know Jimmy Hoffa, whatever,
Yeah,
got killed.
yeah,
Everyone thinks he's buried under their driveway.
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal. The guys that killed Jimmy Hoffa, you're never gonna find Jimmy Hoffa. You will never find him. The guys that killed him, they took care of him. But what does the FBI do? FBI every year we think we know where he's at. We're gonna tear up I-75 or whatever. And then what happens?
They don't find him.
They don't find nothing, but they get a ton of money. They get a ton of money.
Yeah, from all
for them, whatever. Which the FBI is probably just pocketing, or something.
It's from all the media coverage, right?
So it's like you get news, you get everything involved, and they'll never find him. They'll never find anything.
So it's all a plea for more money. Not a plea, but it's all like no, it's the same thing. Same thing that you said. Same thing that I said. It's a game where they're like, okay, I'm not making enough money off this anymore. Like, all right, we're in a dry spell. Let's take something back that we know works every time, and boom, a ton more money. We're steady again. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing too. Like, I think where it's really a game, and this is where they get you right here, is for like little stuff like me having to go to the hospital in Houston, or you guys having to go to the hospital that one time. Like, it's annoying because you feel like you're not getting that much help for what you're paying for. But this is where they sell you, is if you fall off a jet ski and you get your whole leg lopped off, and you need emergency surgery to reattach some of your nerve endings and close that whole thing up, or or just anything could happen. You fall on a piece of rebar and you're just impaled. You know what I'm saying? And you got to have it removed and special surgeons. It's like this. It's like it seems like there's no help, But then when a big thing happens, where we're talking like $100,000+ for a surgery, that's where you get help. That's how they get you, because they're like, hey, anything can happen in life. What happens if you have to have some emergency surgery, and that's the thing. That's why dude, cancer.
It's expensive.
Cancer's expensive, dude. I had family who had cancer. That's actually one of my
fears?
I'm not. It's not a big fear. It's just in the back of my head.
Oh yeah, I think it's the back of the head of all people though.
One day I could possibly get cancer, and my only problem with that is I know just myself personally. If it's little skin cancer, we'll take care of it. But if it's some serious junk, I'm probably not gonna go through all that.
Yeah, because I've heard stories of people who are say you find it, you're already on stage. What it's it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? If you're on stage,
I think it goes to 1 to 4.
Oh, all right. Well,
but then again, I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, I don't know anything either. Let's say you find out you have it. You're on stage 3 as soon as you find out you have it. Dude, is it worth all the? I shouldn't say is it worth it, because it's a human life. It's obviously worth it. But is it worth the time, dedication, money, the hurt, the nerves? Is it worth that for a potential? You have a chance at surviving.
And for me, it's not. That's what I like. It and it depends on what it is. If they're like I said, if it's something small, you got a little skin cancer, we can just cut it out for you real quick on your arm, and you're good.
Yeah.
I'll be I'm not just gonna let that take me out. But
it's brain cancer.
But heart, dude, I'm not
heart cancer, lung cancer, something like that.
I think I'm a pretty family oriented guy. For the most part, my family's pretty close. So I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that to them, and that's absolutely no offense to anybody who has, because I know that my family personally, if something were to go down, they'd have my back, and they would want me to. But for me, I just don't know if it's worth that. And then that's the thing too. If it ends up taking me out anyway, I don't know if it really, to me, wouldn't be worth it then, or be just the stress or the physical damage that's probably going to happen to your body after you do after you go through all that. I don't know if I want it.
Yeah, it's the same thing that you were saying. Even if you do get it and you beat it the first time, it's like Magic Johnson and AIDS. Like, even though you beat it, it's always gonna be in your system. Like,
Dude, that's the crazy thing too.
You can never 100% beat a disease like that.
Right.
Like, even people who are like, I beat it. Like, yeah, like it's gonna sound rude, maybe sound like a terrible person, but like,
nah, man, I'm not judging.
no, I'm just saying, like, everybody else, like, if you don't like, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway,
You're
like,
good, dude.
Like,
I tripped you up.
no. Like, let's say you beat it, like, I mean, yeah, it's a good thing, but like, you can never have that 100% guarantee that it's not gonna come back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like, for me, it's always that 1% chance that if it's 90, like, I mean, I'm not gonna say what it was, but there was something yesterday, and I was 99% sure it was gonna be fine, but I had that 1% of guilt that, like, I had that 1%. I'm like, nope, not gonna do it.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's no, it was nothing, dude. But like, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta really weigh out your options. I mean, when it comes to certain things, just in life in general, like, do like with Jets, like even something small like that. Like, dude, I had to weigh out my options. I'm not gonna fucking dance around. I mean, no offense to my managers. I'm not saying they're not good people, but like, dude, I'm not gonna dance around for you. I'm getting too old. Like, once again, I know I'm not old. I'm not old. I really am not. I'm still a baby in my opinion. But like, I may be, super young, but like, dude, I'm gonna get my priorities straight. Like, I'm not dancing around for nobody, man. I'm not dancing around for the managers at Jets. Like, why I left, right?
Kind of. Why? I mean, I'm pretty sure you said something to me, but like, I was like, because I wasn't back when I was like, I didn't know much. So like, I think you said something to me, but like, I didn't really understand it.
And you know what? I would like to tell you on the podcast right now. I'll tell you after why
just
I
tell
left,
me after.
because I just don't want to soil anybody's name. Everybody, there's great people, and I'm not gonna like make anybody sound like they're a bad person because of what it just was what they made a bad decision. That's all. Yeah. But like,
things happen.
The point is like, dude, you gotta decide when you're just gonna grab your fucking balls and you're not gonna you're not gonna put up with certain things. And like, that's one thing I'm really trying to do. Like, in life, dude, like, don't dance around for nobody, don't waste your time. You got to do what you want to do, man. Like, you're a man, and with your podcast, man, like, if somebody says, hey, we want to, bring you in or whatever. And then they, we want to really help, like, you get to this crazy level, but you don't like the deal they're offering you, walk away, dude. Yeah. Don't waste your time.
I'll play it right now. Hold up. What was I just going to say? Yeah, that's something I've been trying to work on myself, because I tend to be one of those people who are just like scared of, I don't want to say scared, but I'm nervous of conflict, or I'm nervous of the idea.
Yeah, you're kind of passive.
Yeah,
I'd say.
That's a better word. But like, I'm not scared of conflict, but like, I'm scared of what this one choice will, like, if I say, hey, I mean, what's a good example? Like, hey, I don't want to cover this shift. Like, I feel like me doing that makes me a worse person,
Right, and that's like, dude, and that's why I used to tell you when I did work with you that you reminded me, not like we're, not like I'm grandpappy older than you, but it's like when you first started, like I think you reminded me of myself, like when I first started, because people would give me so much shit, but like I'd be too afraid to say something because I'm afraid of like what they're gonna see me as, and honestly, like that's
what I tend to be.
Right.
I've also been working on it though.
Right. Like as me and you get older though, dude, we're gonna work on that, and we're gonna figure that out, because I can't continue to just let people be doing me like that. It's honestly like, you got to do what you want to do, man. At the end of the day, and if somebody gets offended about it, that's not your fault. Yeah. Like, it is what it is. Like, dude, like with the podcast, I'm sure there's people out there who behind your back, are like, oh, Keegan, like you were telling me the other day, someone was telling you you're full of yourself. Like, dude,
that was Luke.
That was Luke. You said that was somebody random.
It was Chris, or it was Nick Blance's brother.
You don't have to say names, dude.
I don't care. It was Nick Blance's brother.
Dude, you're not. Yeah, but that's like.
I was like, am I really? He said something, and he was like, I mean, like, I'm not mad. Like, I think it's kind of funny.
No, I know, but that's what like, I want to tell you.
I was like, am I actually, like, dude? I can't, like, as soon as I was sitting in my truck. I was just like, am I really?
Dude, but that's what we need to not do. You need to just, the second you be like, oh yeah, no, I'm not. So that's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, don't even waste your time thinking about it. You know instantly that no, I'm not full. Like, dude, I'm not. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, to all the people who are gonna hear this, see this, whatever it is, dude. Keegan, man, you're a good guy, dude. You're a good guy. I've known you a while, and every time, I've been around your hangout, man, you hold the same positive energy. So, yeah, man, don't listen to nobody, dude. You're a good guy.
Thank you, Tanner.
You're welcome.
It's one of those things where, like, I feel like, because I'm a big, I shouldn't say enforcer because it doesn't make any sense, but, like, I'm big into, treat people how you want to be treated. And, like, like, there's sometimes I do it fine.
Get what you give, man.
Yeah, there's sometimes I do it fine, but, like, one of the things about me I wish I could change, but like it's just I've done it for so many years, like it's kind of like it's gonna take a while to change. But one of the things that I wish I could change about myself is I wish that like my humor didn't involve ripping other people. Does that make sense?
Does it though?
Like,
dude,
I don't want to say it does.
You rip on yourself harder than you rip on anybody, which I think is honestly kind of cool because I've never met somebody who can make so many people laugh by, like ripping on themselves. Like you'll see most comedians and they'll do a lot of crowd work, like, working with people, what do you do for work? Oh, I'm a veterinarian. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like they'll do their thing, but it's like you, I feel like,
and your dogs.
Right, I feel like you only rip on yourself, which, as long as it's not, self harm, then you're good. That's just your style.
Yeah. But like for example, Luke came over on Thursday and, he's growing, but Luke's on the short. Like it's not rude. Like he knows it.
No, he's not abnormally short or anything.
Like he's on the shorter side of things.
Luke, honestly, in my opinion, dude, Luke's not short at all. No, Luke's like he's.
I'm like 6'3" though, so like. Well, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like Luke knows I'm.
When you're not around, I'm the tall one, so it's like I know what you're, I know what you're saying, but like. He's not short in my opinion. What is he? What is he like 5'11"?
Probably.
You think 5'8"?
I think that's what he told me.
I thought he was like 5'11", dude. Like Luke's like normal size.
Hey, aren't you like you're probably like 6'2"? You
should be about 6'2", yeah.
But like for example, like Luke came over and he was sitting at my kitchen table and he stood up and we have a light above my kitchen table and he hit his head. And I was like, dude. I was like, dang, Luke, that's the first time you're tall enough to hit something in your head. And like, I mean, I don't like. It sounds rude. Like, it sounds rude if you like don't have context.
No, dude, that's not like rude. Like ripping on somebody comedy.
Like it's just funny.
Dude, that's like, nah. You gotta make sure you get that right because that's just like busting somebody's balls, dude. I bust your balls all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Like all the time, dude. Get out of here. No, like all the time. It's funny because when it's your boys,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're just doing it to random people who look like they're having a bad day, well, then that's pretty messed. Actually, you know what? Definitely do that to random people who are having a bad day. It'd be a lot more interesting.
Yeah, see what reactions we get. No, but that is one thing I wish I could change about myself. I feel like everybody's got one thing. I feel like
if you feel like you got to do it, in my opinion, dude, don't.
I wish my humor didn't involve other people. I wouldn't say putting other people down because like I don't intend to put.
No, yeah, don't say that because
I don't intend to put. I shouldn't.
You don't want to paint a picture of yourself that, like I always say, don't paint a picture of yourself you can't unpaint, dude. You're a good guy, and your humor, in my opinion, has never been offensive. It has never been rude. Even when you're ripping on people, like, dude, it's friendly, it's fun, it's inviting, and you always shoot them a compliment after. So it's like. You're always like, hey man, I was kidding about that. And it's like, dude, you don't even have to say that. Like, we know. I wouldn't paint a picture like you rip on people as your source of comedy. Like, you're just a funny guy, dude.
Yeah. A shout out to Luke Salkevich. I love you. Tanner loves you.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude.
Come on.
For you, I'll do it, right
Luke.
there.
For Luke.
That's for Luke.
That's for Luke. Love you, Luke. Big man Luke. Big man Luke. That's my boy.
See, like that in my opinion is like that's how I see you right there.
What?
That was so strange. That was so strange and it was so unnecessary.
But hey, I feel like it's one of those things where like, I can compliment him at the second, we can compliment him together. No, we love you, Luke. At the same time, like it's funny,
dude. It's all part of the game, man.
Like it's a game. Like life is a game, dude.
Dude, I will bust your balls till you die, bro. Like I will always give you shit, and it's funny, and it's never harmful. It's always like friendly. That's why I think you used to get that twisted when you were younger, and like we were working at Jets.
Yeah.
Because like I think you would think me busting your balls was me actually like talking shit.
I used to think you hated me,
actually,
dude.
No, dude. I
used to think you
dude,
hated.
I talked about. Man, you know I didn't hate you.
We
talked all the time, and you made me laugh.
Yeah, because it was like me and you, and you're like, who else am I gonna
like
talk
to those who don't know, like it would be something like
we have 4 minutes. Make it quick.
I know, dude. No, it's not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna be long. It would be something like you'd come up to me and be like, hey, what up, Tanner? Love you, man. You're dope, dude. Just something like you were making it funny, right? And then I would probably, just say something like, all right, bro, like, shut up, bitch. You know what I mean? and like you would, and that's just like, that's not even that funny. It's just like something small, but like,
yeah, it's a good time.
That's how we used to do it. And I think you got it twisted. You used to think I hated you.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of developed what it is now because I feel like, I've taken that same approach to jokes as you used to.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like nowadays, you'll do that to me, and I respect that.
Yeah, that's
because you never did, dude.
That's my dog, dude. We built a lot, man.
Yeah.
I'm mad, dude.
Keep going, bro. Keep going.
I've seen you twice, dude, in the past 2 days. I didn't see you any time in forever. Now I've seen you twice in 2 days.
Dude, well, then again,
you know what? You guys know how I'm feeling? I'm feeling gassed.
You're feeling gassed, dude?
Yeah. And I have his phone number now.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, but you don't got to make it like it's I'm a Tinder date or something. Do you use that kind of stuff? I want to know that about you, dude.
You can check my phone. I will never.
Dude, our other friends, bro, they're on that all the time.
I will never use that.
Like I'm not like I hate naming names, so I never will. But like, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. They're on that shit like every day. I've never once used that.
I'll never use it either,
dude.
I just couldn't look at myself in the mirror the same. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even Snapchat though.
Like I respect people who do it, but like I can never do it myself. You know?
Oh,
Does that make sense?
If it's working for you, man.
Yeah, if it's working for you, dude,
you go ahead.
Have at it, man.
But like I don't even snap, dude. I couldn't imagine just like sitting there like half my face to some chick biting my jaw, dude, no way, dude. If you want to hang out, dude, hit me up. That's all you got to do. I'm giving you my number. God, we're going like that because I can't deal with that.
This is a grand finale, bro.
Yeah,
that was a good one, Tan.
That's a cap.
Tan, we built a friendship that I think is gonna last a while now. I used to think you hated me, but now you're my dog, dude.
No, we've always been friends, at least in my mind, bro.
You're my dog now, kid.
Yeah, man.
I've been calling people kid a lot. I don't know
kid,
why.
It's your thing, dude. When you pick up words, you got to use them.
Swag, kid.
So yeah, I think that should be the lesson here is don't use Tinder.
Don't use Tinder. Don't use Tinder.
No, use Tinder. Tinder's good. You want to get plugged up. They might pay you money.
Oh yeah.
Use Tinder, dude. You find your love on Tinder.
Yep, find your love on Tinder. Download the app. All you want. It's free on the App Store, free on iTunes, free on the App Store, free on the Google Play Store, free on Microsoft. I think. I don't know. Download Tinder. I think they'll sponsor me after this. Shout out to Tanner.
They'll sponsor it, dude.
Dude, isn't it crazy how like Tinder and Tanner, all you gotta do is change like two letters.
Oh yeah, that's just my dojo right there, dude. Always on Tinder.
Shout out to Tin Dander for coming on the podcast today. I'll be back in a little bit with my boy Seahorse and the two Maxes. And thank you for listening, Tanner. Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
Dude.
Thank you, dude.
It was awesome, dude.
This means a lot to me. If you don't know, Tanner's my dog. Thank you, Tanner. I'll have this up in like 30 minutes.
For sure.
Probably more like 2 hours, but
Sounds
who
good,
cares?
Dude.
Thank you for coming on, Tanner. You're the man. I'll be back in a little bit. Underground 4 out. So rap.